Imagine a dream so vivid. You can taste the salt of the ocean on your lips, smell the smoke of a burning fire, feel the sweetness of fruit lingering on your tongue. Your senses tell you it is real, but your body never moved. You were never there. So what does it mean when you can smell and taste in a dream? Dreams usually rely on sight and sound. You see places that don't exist. You hear voices that were never spoken. Touch and emotion sometimes break through, but smell and taste, they are rare. Yet some dreamers report them with striking clarity. The perfume of a stranger, the metallic tang of blood. A meal so rich they wake with hunger still gnawing inside them. This is not ordinary dreaming. It is something deeper, a rare activation of senses we are not meant to use while asleep. But why? And what does it reveal about the hidden power of the mind? To understand this, we must consider how the brain processes smell and taste. Unlike sight and sound, which pass through the brain's thalamus before reaching perception, smell bypasses the usual filters. It goes directly to the limbic system, the seat of memory and emotion. That is why a single scent can trigger powerful recollections. A childhood kitchen, a lost lover, a place long gone. Taste, too, is tied to memory. It is not only flavor, but context. The sweetness of honey is remembered through childhood comfort. The bitterness of medicine is recalled through illness. So when these senses appear in dreams, they do not emerge by accident. They are drawn from the deepest vaults of memory, emotional, primal, unshakable. The question becomes, is your dream simply replaying them or creating something entirely new? History has long acknowledged dreams with taste and smell. In ancient texts, vivid sensory dreams were seen as omens. Priests interpreted them as messages from gods, divine symbols cloaked in flavor and fragrance. In modern science, the phenomenon is studied as olfactory and gustatory dreams. Research shows they are most common among people with heightened sensory memory, chefs, perfumers, soldiers, even trauma survivors. Their brains encode sensory experiences so powerfully that even while sleeping, they replay with startling realism. Neuroscientists believe this occurs during intense REM sleep, when the brain's memory circuits are most active. Emotional memories, especially those tied to smell and taste, flare to life, sometimes so vividly that they fool the dreamer completely. But what happens if you experience this often? What if every dream comes scented, flavored, alive? Let us imagine what it would mean if you began smelling and tasting vividly in your dreams, night after night. Step 1. The first scent. At first, it is subtle. You dream of walking through a forest. The damp earth carries its smell into your lungs. You wake with the scent still lingering, unsure if it was real. Step 2. The taste emerges. Soon, food appears in your dreams, bread warm from the oven, the sweetness of fruit dripping across your tongue. You wake hungry, convinced you ate a meal that never existed. Step 3. The intensification. By the second week, the dreams grow sharper. Smoke stings your nose. Perfume overwhelms you. Metal, salt, sweetness, bitterness. Every night, another cascade of flavors and odors. Step 4. The confusion. Awake, the lines blur. Did you eat dinner or only dream it? Did you truly smell fire or only imagine it? Your senses, once trustworthy, now betray you. Step 5. The consequence. Your emotional world shifts. The scent of fire may leave you anxious, unsettled. The taste of sweetness may comfort you long after waking. Dreams now have the power to change your waking mood, more deeply than sight or sound ever could. If you can smell and taste vividly in dreams, it means your brain is reaching into its most ancient systems. Some scientists argue it is a sign of heightened memory recall. Your mind is not just replaying images, but reconstructing experiences with full sensory depth. Others suggest it signals emotional intensity. Your subconscious using primal senses to ensure you do not forget. Smell and taste burn experiences into memory more deeply than any other sense. And yet, there are darker interpretations. Psychiatric studies show that vivid sensory dreams sometimes precede episodes of heightened stress, trauma processing, even neurological shifts. The brain in crisis may amplify senses in sleep as it struggles to process reality. So when you taste and smell in dreams, the meaning may be profound. But there is another possibility. What if dreams with smell and taste are not just memory, but creation? If the mind can invent new flavors, new scents, never before experienced, then dreaming is not simply replay. It is simulation. It is proof the brain can fabricate realities indistinguishable from life. In that case, what separates dream from waking? If the senses can be fooled so perfectly, how do we know which reality to trust? The more vividly we dream, the more fragile waking life begins to feel. To smell and taste in dreams is to touch the deepest parts of the mind: memory, fear, desire. It reminds us that the human brain is capable of constructing not just stories, but entire worlds of sensation. Worlds that can comfort, disturb, or reshape us long after we wake. Perhaps the meaning is this: dreams are not shadows of reality. They are realities of their own. And in those worlds, even the air we breathe and the food we taste are as real as anything we know. So, what if you can smell and taste vividly in dreams? Is it memory? Is it warning? Or is it proof that your mind holds the power to create entire realities from nothing? And if dreams can taste real, then we must ask, what if one day your dreams became more vivid than your waking life? Join us in the next What If?